Hi, I'm Jcat Skywalker. Let me tell you my story. I was raised by Mandalorians, but I was born on Kamino, of course, at the time. I didn't know it. You heard the tale of Anakin Skywalker. You remember the blood sample Anakin and Obi-Wan took when he was a boy. Do you know what happened to it? It ended up in the hands of none other than Palpatine. He cloned him, but it was a girl on Kamino. I was not like the other clones. I was just a baby and had no growth accelerations and no inhibitor chips, and I had something else. The DNA of the chosen nun. Palpatine was going to store me away as future insurance for his dark side army as a backup for Anakin Skywalker, but it didn't work, for I was founded by bounty hunters who took me away and hid me in the outer rim to protect me on Anissa planet, except for the mountains, which were extra warm and sunny. There was once a young individual known as Jcat Skywalker. Jcat wasn't your ordinary star wanderer. She was privy to vivid dreams of a hero, Anakin Skywalker, whose name Jcat didn't yet know. In her dreams, he stood valiantly alongside this brave man as he battled inexplicable forces of evil. He thought of him as an exceptional figure. Who are you, Anakin? That's when I wake up. Too young, too fearless, Jcat was known for her mischievous exploits. Her an irresistible fascination with the thrill of pod racing, a thrill that too often led to skirmishes with the wary Mandalorians. Their worry was theatrically palpable, paranoia creeping into every aspect of their existence. They feared the lurking threat of the almighty Empire. Yet, Jcat shrugged off their fears, spinning them into unfounded neuroticism. But soon she realized that sometimes paranoia is grounded in the harsh realities of the universe. One day, the Empire did show up, turning Jcat's life turned upside down. She saw that the Empire showed up, looking...
After seeing the threat of the Empire, I was terrified. I ran home as fast as I could, but my world had already collapsed. The Mandalorians feared for my safety. They gave me money and a card and told me to run for the nearest space station. I ran. I was scared, horrified even. I did not look back, but there's a part of me that wish it had. I heard gunshots behind me as I ran, and I don't know what I left behind, but I fear that they're dead. Though I have questions about the man I dream about. Who is he? If I had known then what I know now, I would have not dared to ask.
There is a hush among the stars, the silence teeming with echoes of a forgotten legend. Enter Jcat Skywalker, a specter haunted by the ghostly image of a Jedi, Anakin Skywalker, that visits her in dreams. With each footfall, she seemingly outruns the flickering shadows, the ones who raised her, the bounty hunters, and gunshots behind her, only to race deeper into the enigma of her past. An echo of Anakin, she is haunted by dreams she cannot fathom, and a truth too shattering to bear. She is a clone of the legendary Jedi. Embarking on a journey steeped in fear and uncertainty, Jcat dares to dig her roots deeper into her true identity. Unraveling the tapestry of her creation, she teeters on the tightrope of reality and destiny. The whispers of her heritage command her fate, creating a paradox that questions the fabric of her existence and destiny. Does the past define her future, or will she choose to redefine history? As Jcat descends deeper into her staggering truth, she must face the echoing question in the silence of space. By seeking the past, will she irreversibly shatter her future? Through the streaked viewport of a dilapidated freighter, Jcat Skywalker watched a galaxy at war. Her heart was a tempest, torn between the calling of her destiny and the startling echoes of her past. She was a clone of Anakin Skywalker, a gruesome truth unraveled in the spectral halls of her memory. Her existence was a paradox, one that threatened to tip her over into the swirling abyss of the dark side. Destiny, nestled in her hands, the weight of it feeling as though she held the entire universe within her grasp. Could she bear to gaze upon the stark truth concealed within its weathered pages? On the periphery, the desperate fight for liberty raged on, and she found herself drawn to it, intoxicated by the cause. The crowd parted, and a motley battalion of rebels emerged from the smoky haze of the spaceport. Their spirits burned bright, their resolve unshaken by the looming shadow of war. Feeling an inexplicable bond, Jcat decided to join them. Her journey into the profound depths of her lineage and the daunting specter of war had only just begun. Each step held the promise of a revelation, tempting and terrifying all at once. As the freighter surged forth into the star-lit void, the echoes of the clone hushed for a moment, replaced by the roar of engines and the whispers of a destiny not yet fulfilled. Deserted planets whiz by in an interstellar chase as Jcat Skywalker joins her new companions. These rebels she just met at the spaceport. Among her crew, the rebellious Schmidt Squad, counterbalancing the looming dread with their boisterous camaraderie. They are the misfits, the renegades who challenge an empire, each carrying their own secrets and skills. Among the crew also rests a mystery, Jcat. Her past holds only distorted echoes and a series of implanted memories she's yet to understand. Meanwhile, the ship sputters and groans under the strain of constant evasion, mirroring Jcat's internal struggles. She can't escape the looming shadows of her past or her growing sense of fear and unease. As she digs deeper into those implanted memories, she unveils a shocking discovery. She is not just another fighter in the galactic war. She is a clone of the legendary Anakin Skywalker. With this revelation comes a grim purpose, defined by a past she did not live and a power she must understand. Does she yield to the dark side or chart her own destiny? The Skywalker legacy lives, and its future lies with Jcat. In the ensuing clash of destiny and free will, where allies become adversaries and friends turn heroes, Jcat will face the darkness within her and make a choice that will echo across the galaxy. As Jcat Skywalker joins her new companions, these rebels she just met at the spaceport. Among her crew, the rebellious Schmidt Squad, counterbalancing the looming dread with their boisterous camaraderie. They are the misfits, the renegades who challenge an empire, each carrying their own secrets and skills. She had been accepted as a rebel, and upon Schmidt's squad, given assignment by the Rebel Alliance aboard the transport, Jcat Skywalker glided through the celestial veil towards Mustafar, the fiery red planet beneath which Darth Vader resided. A feeling of uncanny familiarity gnawed at her, a deceptive sense of déjà vu that whispered tales of a lifetime. She was raised by Mandalorians, but she is a clone of Anakin Skywalker. Jcat should not have known Vader, yet something tethered them across the chasms of time and space. Her light-year eyes observed the menacing figure, an enigma wrapped in black. She sensed the raw torment seeping from his very presence, a torment eerily akin to her own. Paradoxical though it was, Anakin's eyes gazed back at her from beneath the mask of Vader. With each shared glance, echoes of a haunted past. Something about this girl frightened and interested. Vader flooded back. His sinewy hands maneuvered. She found something in the temple, a blue lightsaber, a weapon used with an equal force, born of 1,000 years' battles. The creeping whispers of their intertwined destiny unveiled they knew each other, but they didn't a connection far deeper, far darker than she had deemed possible. As Vader advanced, their lightsabers collided, a shocking symphony of red against blue, darkness against the light, the past grappling with the future. This encounter, packed with layers of buried memories and secrets, would redefine her allegiance forever, nudging her towards a path she never knew existed. Could she accept the twisted reality of her existence and side with the very harbinger of fear she was born to defeat? No, it can't be the man from my dreams.
It used to be so simple, it was a world I understood. I didn't know what I didn't know, and life seemed pretty good. But now the darkness rises from somewhere.